Things are moving fast. Now we have a model which you can use all local, all free to relight a video that changes a video's background and realistically adjusts the foreground lighting to match and while ensuring all the harmony across all frames. This model is Lumen and that is what we are going to install in this video. And this is how it looks like. On the left hand side you upload your original video and then you can see then on the right hand side it has just lit up this video. Another cool thing is that you can change the background with your text prompt. So from a lounge or a bookstore you have changed the background to a beach or an ocean view, and you can just use your imagination to change it to anything with just a text prompt. This is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. So what exactly is this new Lumen model? This model is simply a video relighting model. As I mentioned earlier, it uses a large scale data set combining real and synthetic videos. Synthetic ones rendered with 3D engines for precise lighting control and real ones enhanced with HDR based simulations to train a diffusion based generative model. It also supports text-guided control for flexible editing and introduces a domain-aware adapter to separately learn lighting effects and visual styles. It also improves temporal consistency and you can preserve foreground details like textures, colors, and you can also produce some cinematic quality, smoothly relit videos quite easily. So let's get it installed. They also have a GitHub repo and I will drop the link to it in videos description so that you can also check it out. I'm going to use this Ubuntu system. I have one GPU card which is NVIDIA RTX A6000 with 48 GB of VRAM. First up, I'm just going to create a virtual environment with Coda, and please find the link to Master Compute in video's description with a discount coupon code of 50% if you're also looking to rent a GPU on very affordable price. And then let's git clone the repo of Lumen. That is done. And now I'm going to install all the requirements from the root of the repo. And now you can launch the Gradio demo from the root of the repo by just running this app.py script. And the first time when you run it, it downloads the model. While it downloads it, let's talk a bit more about first the sponsors of the video, who are our very good friends at iGent. iGent is the world's first multi-agent workforce desktop application, empowering you to build, manage, and deploy a custom AI workforce that can turn your most complex workflows into automated tasks, and you will find their link in video's description. And then let's look at the architecture. Now, interestingly enough, this model is based on WAN 2.1 Fun 1.3 billion control from Video X Fun as their base model, and that model is based on WAN's 2.1 model. The main difference of the model structure of the diffusion transformer between WAN 2.1 Fun and WAN 2.1 is that WAN 2.1 Fun extends the channel dimension of the latent space from 16 to 36 so that it can concatenate the condition video. If you look at this diagram, this is the whole framework which is exactly telling you that there is a video generative model in diffusion transformer architecture. The model consumes the concatenation of noisy tokens and the masked input video. An adapter module is injected into the backbone to decouple the style distribution in 3D paired videos, and that is all there is to it. They also have a very nicely finely written paper which you can access there from their GitHub page. And by the way, we also have covered all the WAN models on the channel. We have installed all of them locally, and the recent one was just few hours ago, the 2.2 speech to video model. Anyway, so our model is loaded. Demo is running on our local host at port 7860 from the root of their repo. Let's run this. There you go. So our Lumen is running. This is where you can upload your video, and then from here you can also even give it the foreground video or upload your own mask. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to give it my own video, and then we will see how it relights it. I will also give it a text prompt. So I have uploaded the video. This is the first step, S1. S2 is to click on extract foreground. Let's do that. It is extracting all the frames, saving the video, and then S3 is to give the text prompt, and then I can even click on the captions below. So they have given some captions here. So let's do that maybe. So these are some of the captions, like sunlight, a person indoors, whatever. So I'm just going to select this one. You can give it to your own. A person indoor, living room, daytime, sunlight streaming through the curtains, whatever. So maybe I will just streaming through. I'll just remove the curtains here. And that's it. So, and then we can just relight it. It takes around a couple of minutes. And the relighting is happening. While it happens, let's check the VRAM consumption. Not bad, just 3.5 gig, and it is fully loaded onto the GPU. No, I spoke too soon, jumped the gun, but again, still, I think just under 7 gig of VRAM while it works. So I will just wait for it to finish. And if it goes up, I will show you immediately. So I will just pause the video here to see how it goes. As I said, takes around 2 minutes. I have seen it even taking around 5 minutes too. And it took around 3 minutes and finished lighting the video. One drawback which I have immediately noticed that it generates 33 seconds of video, and my video is more like 29 seconds, so it has just generated 3 seconds, and you won't be able to play it here. So you just have to download it by clicking here and then open it up in some sort of video player. And I'm not going to edit it, I'll play it in front of you. This is the video. So my face has totally changed. My chair is there. Just 3 seconds. Now, just due to maybe my text prompt, it has changed it out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove it, and I am going to relight the video again. Let's see what it does. Okay, but it needs a text prompt for it. So I will just say maybe a person on a country road, golden wheat field, and all that stuff from their own stuff. I think this is, I believe, not necessary to give text prompt. Model just should do one thing and one only. I'll run it. It should just relight the video, because you see that my video's background is, or whatever, is not good enough. It is quite dim, and if it could relight it, that should be enough. Now the demos which I have seen on their demo page online, they are totally different from what we are experiencing here. So maybe my video's quality is not good, but then that is the main point, right? I mean, if why would I just give a high quality video? Anyway, I will also try it out with another video, but let's first check this out. And I think this is just extra thing. We might just need another model for this, another LoRa or LoRac adaptation to do this task. So this task should only relight, nothing else. Anyway, let's wait for this. And there you go, it has finished another one. Let's play it out. There you go. Okay, what do you think? I'll just put it here on loop maybe. Sorry, I'll play it. Now you see, if I compare it to my original video, yes, my hand movement it has captured, my face has changed, but my hairstyle, my overall gown, because I'm very prone to cold, so that is good. And if you look at the text, it's a suburban sort of setting at dusk, which it captures quite good. I'm not sure what exactly passes through. What the heck is that? Is it some part of prompt? I'm just checking. Not really. I don't see anything moving past. So maybe it is just trying to add some effects or something. So pretty interesting. I don't know what the heck was passing through. Well, what do you think? I think it is just every job. This background thing changing with the text, this is not needed. My whole purpose of this model would be to just relight the background in my video. That's about it. And it maybe what I will do, I will just say that relight it. How about that? This background, I'll try to mimic this setting. So I'm just saying it, a person in a brightly lit room. Let's see if it is able to do that. Let's keep it simple. And there you go, it has just produced this. I'm not sure what to make out of it. So it has just put the background all black, and only thing lit is the person, and the person is totally different from what it, as you can already tell. Okay, so you know what, let's try out with one more video quickly. Okay, so this is another AI generated video which I'm going to check out, and this is just a human, and then there are some gestures, postures there, that's it. And then with the help of model, what I'm asking it, for some reason it is not showing it here anyway, that a person in a brightly lit room. Maybe I will just remove this one from here, maybe this is confusing it. And then a person in the park, autumn leaves, fallen leaves everywhere and all that stuff. So let's extract the background first. Okay, so I already have uploaded the video, let me do it again. So I have extracted it, and now let's relight the video to see what happens. And there you go, this is a relighted video. Oh my goodness, it has changed the face, and oh my god. So I'm not editing it, it's in front of you. Look, I think the idea is quite well, but execution is terrible for the model. I would say if they would just have focused on relighting instead of all this, useless thing where they're trying to change the background on the basis of text prompt, that has messed up the model. Anyway, now you know what this model is and what it can do and what it cannot. But I think a real good idea for another model if someone is looking to fine tune Van 2.1 fun model for some relighting for the videos. That's it. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel as that helps a lot. Thank you for all the support.